autopilot. First question is, why is it that those who have access to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not to be trusted, but those who does not have access to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are to be trusted? Why is it that anybody and everybody who has gone to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are the people working against the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why is it that anybody who is able to speak to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu becomes the enemy to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? But the people who does not have access, who will not even be granted access by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself to see him, are now telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, anybody that goes around to see him, that all of them are criminals. But they have never made any effort to see him. That is one question I want to ask the infiltrators, those who are sheepishly following the infiltrators. Why is it that when I sent a delegate to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and after that, it becomes that I was a liar? After that, I actually interviewed Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He actually said the same thing. He became a liar. After that, now lately, the better half of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, the better half of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, went to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, came to tell you the same thing. She becomes the enemy. She becomes Delilah, according to these infiltrators in autopilot, who does not mean any good for anybody. Now, as I am done asking you those questions, now let me now go to the real reason why I threw this question at you. The reason why I threw this question at you is those who have, let me now create an analogy. Now, those who have access to speak, to your mom or your dad, when they traveled, and they give you instruction on what to do because your mom gave them that instruction. Now you made them an enemy. And those who never have access to see your mom or even to speak to your mom, now exaggerating, imagining, telling you this is what your mom could want. But the one who have access to see your mom, who traveled, that you don't have any communication with your mom. First person went and they told you one thing. Another person went, they told you the same thing. Third person went, they told you the same thing. Not just third person, your mom's, husband went to get information from your mom, and they told you the same result, which all these people has been saying. And now you turn against those people and you embrace those who never even have access to see your mom or to get information as per what your mom wants you to do in a situation. Now, is that not an irony? So the reason why I am bringing all this together is for you to understand whom are we fighting in the autopilot. I will tell you. Number one person we are fighting in the autopilot is the DSS. Number two people we are fighting, or number one entities we are fighting is the DSS. The second, entities we are fighting, or the second person we are fighting is Owazurike. The third person we are actually, we are not just, once you call DSS, you call this boy called Udele. Those are the people we are fighting in the autopilot. So it is very, very important for you to understand these are the people. And another thing, it is also the Western agenda behind what they are doing. We are fighting Nigeria politicians in autopilot. That is the reason why I keep telling you that autopilot is the last battle that IPOB is going to fight. And that is the reason why it looks like it is taking so long for us, to actually quench those fire, because they are like chameleon. They are the enemy who masked themselves as if they are one of you. Now, let us now go to the real reason why I am telling you this evening, this morning, this afternoon, depending on where you are. And now I want you to share this video, invite other people to join. Now I am also going to try to bring more people into this program, because I am actually finalizing this program. I want to tell you exactly what is going on. Let me tell you what is going on. Let me check the YouTube if we are coming out clear on YouTube before I will actually tell you this that I want to tell you. I am not actually here to make exposition. I am here to actually give you information. That is what I am here for. I am here to give you this information. So share the video and let me in. Okay, let's see. YouTube, are we there? Okay, we are also live on YouTube. Now, I am going to now bring more people into the Facebook so that I will share this information. We have an exclusive broadcast that we are going to make. It is probably on Sunday. If I have, if I am not tired tomorrow, maybe I will make it tomorrow, but I don't think so. But definitely on Sunday, I am very, very sure of that broadcast where we are going to be touching a lot of things. It is going to be educative, expository, and analysis. So we are going to have all these elements in that broadcast. We are going to be finding some shifting needles in this, shenanigan, and all this shenanigan we found ourselves dealing with. So now I want to bring in more audience on Facebook before we will be announcing, or I will be giving you a tip, a hint to exactly, because all these things that I brought in, this preamble I built, I want us to analyze it. And when I am done analyzing it, you go into your bedroom, you now reason and think about everything that I have just said here this evening. You think about it, then you will now tell yourself exactly what is going on. I know you understand and you know that the truth is something that no matter how much you oppress it, it will always come up to thrive, because we are actually doing the truth. So if you actually dip a truth in the Atlantic Ocean, at some point the truth will come up for the world to see. That is exactly what is going on. So the most important thing that you must understand this evening, I don't know if we have actually brought in people into this program. The most important thing that I want you to understand this evening is that the autopilot you see today, very, very soon you will see them no more. And I want you to also imagine what will be their fate when you that has been supporting them blindly is get to find out exactly what they have been up to. What about those who have given them given him your money? Those who are supporting him, insulting in comment section, which we are keeping the record of all these people, because you cannot give excuse that you were confused, because there is no way you will be confused when people who have access to see the man you claim you want to protect his legacy and he give you instruction, you ignored it. But those who does not have that access gives you a message, you digest it. It means that there is something absolutely wrong with you. And you must, be seen as an enemy, because that is exactly what you are. So, now let us proceed. Now that I have actually ported this, okay, now I want Biafrans to understand. Those who are joining us, you can actually rewind. We started at least 10 to 15 minutes ago. Okay, we actually started 10 to 15 minutes ago, so you can actually rewind to see exactly what we are talking about. We are talking about the health condition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and we have actually touched on few things. So now what we are going to talk about now is, why is it that after the court case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, then Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's health condition started deteriorating? Now, why is it that after, have you ever asked yourself that after our leader's wife came to address Biafrans, the enemy were not happy? Now that brings me to what I have asked you and what I have told you just a few minutes ago. That now kicks me to wait that the autopilot we are fighting today, they are the DSS, they are politicians, they are everything that has been fighting IPOB put together. So now I want to ask you, why do you think it is after the court case, after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife come giving us the information, then the DSS now turn against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, start now to actually ill-treat him, to make his medical condition exacerbated? Now, you need to understand that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife came to tell us that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's mental health is in check. That his mental health is in check. Then Simon Ekpa now twisted that topic. When he twisted it, he told his autopilot followers that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife, because the autopilot followers, they need interpreter. They cannot understand a common English. They cannot understand a common English. So they needed interpreter. That is the reason why the one in Finland is actually interpreting for them, telling them what he feels that he wants them to know. And they are digesting what, Eberima is telling them. Of course, most of those people that are actually listening to him, they are actually the same Eberima like him. Now I will clear it up. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told us that his mental health is in check. That he has a medical condition, which is his heart condition, and he is not getting a good medical care in the DSS facility. Now autopilot came swiftly to actually change that information and now relay it to the public in order to use it and turn against